Hi, everybody. Let's see. Let's put on here. Continue. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me once again for our weekly Wednesday Facebook Live tutorial. Let's make sure that you are able to see me on Facebook and also on Instagram. I think Instagram, you should be able to see me. Hey, Jacqueline, how are you? Okay, I am, let's see, go live. I should be able to. Okay, so Anne, if you're here with me, please let me know if you're able to see me on Facebook. Every week I have to ask this question because I simply can't seems to be able to get this right. Okay. All right. So thank you once again for joining me on our weekly Wednesday Facebook Live. Today, our topic is how to handle the guilt when you are building your business. And if you are here with me on Facebook, please let me know that you are here. Type in the chat so I know that you are here with me, because today I seems to be having some issue on going live here. Okay. Now, if you're joining me the very first time, my name is May Yo Silvers. I am the owner of M2 Hospitality, which is a multiple six-figure profit event planning company. I'm also the founder, event mentor, and coach for events for anyone, where we provide a mentorship program called the Unstoppable Eventrepreneur to help you start and scale your event planning company into a multiple six-figure profit business. All right. Once again, if you are joining me on Instagram, say hi. I see quite a few of you. And if you're joining me on Facebook, please let me know that you are here on Facebook, because I can't seem to see anything. And then if you're here on LinkedIn and YouTube, thank you so much for watching me. Not so sure if you are here with me on YouTube or LinkedIn. You can type inside the chat. Let me know which portal you're watching me until I figure out exactly what is going on with Facebook. But I'm here to teach, not to talk about tech issues. So once again, thank you so much for giving me your lunchtime and learn something with me. Today's topic, we're going to talk about how do you, okay, so, and you say that I'm live on Facebook, so you can actually see me on Facebook. So fantastic. Okay, because I can't see any comments at all. Not so sure why, but it's okay. All right. So today I want to talk about the guilt you feel when you're building your business. Okay. So what do I mean by that? There are many emotions when you're building your business. Okay. And feeling guilty is one of them. And I'm going to give a few examples. Maybe you can resonate, and then I'll share my personal experience. You may not think that when you're starting to build your business, feeling guilty is something that will even occur in your brain. You probably will have the fear of failure when you want to start your business. You may feel frustrated when you're trying to build your business and there's certain things you don't know how to do, and your learning curve is straight like this. There's no curve, is vertical. And you may also feel this dejected, or you lose hope when you work so hard and you're still not seeing any results, right? Those are what I call the very evident, very in your face type of emotions that you know for a fact that you are able to recognize it. You're able to recognize it, and you're able to handle it. Okay. Now the question here is, what about the other emotions Okay. And it's very interesting because I have come to realize that there are things that people, when they're building their business, they immediately they immediately they immediately feel that they need all the strategies. Okay. They need all the strategies, they need all the tactics. So they and whatever you're commenting on Facebook, I can't see anything. That's why I say I don't know if I'm live on Facebook. So if you want to communicate with me, you're going to put it on in IG. So I have no idea if I'm going live or not on Facebook. It looks like I'm going live, but I see two events being created inside Facebook, and I don't know which one is linked to which one. So anyways, you may think that all you need when you are building your business, in order not to feel those what I call in your face or on the surface emotions like frustration, fear, demotivation, you may not think that all these emotions are important, and you may think that once I learn the strategies and the tactics, etc., then you will be okay. So you don't even have to give too much time. You don't even have to give too much time to these emotions. Okay, but I will tell you, it is not. These strategies and tactics. Strategies and tactics is going to help you, but it is not going to carry you through to the end. Okay, it's not going to carry you to the end, because up to a certain level, the challenge that you'll face is no longer strategies and tactics. Strategies and tactics are easy to attain. If you were to just go on YouTube, or you join a mentorship program, you buy a course, you'll be able to get the strategies and the tactics. But in order for you to show up fully for your business, it is not only strategies and tactics, because it will come to a point that your emotions, the mastery of your emotions is going to be the number one and most critical skills for you to master, in order to carry out the strategies and the tactics at its maximum efficiency. Okay, I've seen so many of you who are so into the learning of the what to do and how to do, but they neglect the part about, in order to know what to do, that's easy. You do the research. In order to learn how to do, it's also easy, because you just have to research on that. But to actually do it, it requires a mastery of your emotions. Okay. And today I want to talk about guilt, not about frustration, not about feeling discouraged, because all that, it's at the end. I'm not saying that they are easy to handle or easier to handle than feeling guilty, but for me, that can be more self-reliant. You can actually pick yourself up when you are feeling that frustration and rejection. You can pick yourself up easier compared to feeling guilty, because the feeling of guilt has got a lot more to deal with other people. Okay, so when you're building your business, and I personally went through this when I'm building right now I'm still building my business. Okay, you will feel the guilt when it comes to not being able to be fully present. I think for me, this is the part that I have the hardest time, to not be fully present as a mother, and also as a wife. When I have to work late, and my daughter wants me to snuggle with her, I feel guilty that I have to tell her I cannot, or later, okay? Or when she says that, Mama, look at me, when she's at gymnastic or martial arts, and I'm not fully present to give her my attention, because my mind is somewhere else, okay? And when she caught me not looking at her, she says, "You're not looking at me, put down your phone." And I feel the guilt. I think it got so bad that at home, when she says that, "Mama, it's time to snuggle," and I said that, "Okay, I'll come in 5 minutes." She says, "I don't believe you. I'm going to stand right next to you until you shut down your computer, because if I were to go into the room, the 5 minutes will turn to 30 minutes. So I'm going to stand right next to you so that you will shut down your computer in 5 minutes." Can you imagine? Can you imagine how I felt when she said that to me? That, number one, I don't have any integrity in terms of the timing that I said that I'm going to be with my daughter. I am not honoring my words, okay? That she has to stand right next to me to make sure that I show up for her. So that guilt, that I put my business first, I put my work first and not my family, that is extremely, for me, it's very painful. It's something that I have to work on every single day. Now, on the contrary, okay, I'm not saying that you should, I'm not saying that you have to give 100% to your family or 100% to your business. You have to pick one. No, not true. You can actually have both of them. But just know that there are seasons where one part of it will require more of your time. If, let's say, you're going through a life-changing event, like there's a death in the family, or there's a season, like there is a season of celebrations, okay, a new life, graduation, promotion. So there are, and holidays, okay. So there are times in a year that requires you to be more present. This is when you will give probably 65% or 70% or 80% of your time to be fully present with your family, because this is, you are required by the family to be fully present. But does that mean that you completely halt your business? Not at all. You will still have the 30% of your business still running. And this is when you are, the business is humming. So it's like going like this, okay? Going like this. Not like this, not like this, but flat, okay? Or maybe moving very slowly. There will be seasons, all right, or time of the year where you are pedal to the metal, where you know that this is the time for you to strike. Okay, this is the time for you to put all in your business, especially when you're ramping up to the peak season. So this is where you will be spending 80% on your business. So your business is going like this, and then your family presence, okay, will be flat like this, and sometimes it maybe even go down. So how do I handle this kind of situation? This is when I will have a communication with my loved ones, my husband, my daughter, my in-laws, all right, people that I depend heavily on, my very close friends and neighbors, okay, the moms that I hang out with, where my daughter also hang out with their children. This is where I have a communication with them to tell them that this next month I will be very busy with work, and I will not be as present. I will not be able to do ABC, XYZ, okay, in the family. Like, even if, let's say, there is a family dinner or family celebration, and this is, when I say a family celebration, this doesn't happen very often that I have to do this. But if it so happens that the date of that celebration clashes with a very important thing in my business. It could be one day that I'm doing a full launch where I have like hundreds of people signing up to attend that workshop, or I actually have a very important event that I have to attend, okay, because my client paid for my time to be there. Well, first and foremost, I will try not to clash. But then if, let's say, the celebration, I don't have the date for the celebration until later on, I'm not going to reject the business. So this is when I will have to talk to my loved ones and tell them that I cannot be at the event, or I will be at the event, but I will not be able to contribute as much, such as I will not be able to cook the main dish. I will bring the side dish. So communication is extremely important. When you know that the next couple of months you are going to be less present, okay? So when I have business owners telling me, event planners, designers, decorators telling me that they are not really happy with the growth of their business, and what they told me is because they put their family first. I asked, was there any life-changing event during that year? Was there any life-changing event that requires more of your time, that is taking away time from you building your business? It says no, just a regular life. Okay, it's just how life is. Life happens, and I have to step in to do this, and I want to be involved in this ABCXYZ. Now, I do want you to understand, life is always going to happen every single day. That's why the CEO schedule is so important. That's why I said that unless it is a life-changing event, okay, that means there's a birth, there's a death, there is major celebrations all year round, because it just happens to be the year that you have a lot of people having milestone birthdays, graduation, retirement, that really require your full attention, then I can understand that your business is humming, okay? But if it's just life in general, life happens every day, everybody will want a piece of you, then you got to learn how to build boundaries. You got to ask yourself, what can I automate? Who can I delegate it to? And can I delete this? Do I really have to do this? So you have to live your life every single minute, or in fact every day. Let's not be so super intense every single minute, because not everybody is like me. So every day you have to ask yourself, okay, when you're designing your CEO schedule, right? Did you actually give time to all these activities that life happens? If you assign time for those, then you don't have to feel guilty putting time to build in your business, because everything has its slot on your calendar, okay? So when I have to work late at night, like this whole week, I'm going to have to work late this whole week, because I leave to go to Singapore next Wednesday, and I really do not want to work as much. So I will have to tell Mia, my daughter, that, okay, Mama is going to work a lot more next couple of days, and then we will have a vacation for 3 whole weeks. So I have a communication with her. So the guilt of not being fully present with your family is to be expected, but it can be handled if you are able to communicate clearly to your family why you do what you do, and they need to be on the same page as you, okay? And also understand that it is not always the business first, the work first. Again, family is going to be predominant, and then there'll be certain months in a year where business is going to be predominant. So it's going to be like this. Your presence will be like this in both your business and your personal life, okay? Now, the second thing is feeling guilty to ask for help, okay? Feeling guilty to ask for help. And I'm going to use myself as an example. I just returned from a sabbatical this morning. I was supposed to return at 1 a.m. last night, but my flight got canceled, got delayed, got rerouted. Eventually, I came back at 6 a.m. this morning. So yes, I had a red eye, and I'm still here teaching because this is what I love to do. So what happened is this. When you ask for help, immediately you feel guilty that you're asking for help because you feel that this help that you're asking for is for your selfish gain, okay? It is for you. You're being selfish. So you're inconveniencing people when you ask for help. So in order for me to be away from last Friday and over Memorial Day weekend where it is a family time together and returning today, I have to first talk to my husband in November last year. And I said, hey, listen, I'm going to book a trip for myself during the Memorial Day weekend. You're going to be okay with Mia spending the holiday by yourself and her and our parents? And he says, yes. And the reason why I picked that time to go is there's no other time that I could go because I have been slammed with events. Finally, that's my very first breather. So he says, yes, I can do it. Okay. Then I have to talk to my mother-in-law to make sure that she picks Mia up on Friday and all the extracurricular activities. Then I have to talk to some moms of mine to arrange for play dates for Mia, so she is not going to drive her baba crazy, okay, being cooped up at home for a 3-day weekend. So all these things, I probably have to talk to like 5 different people to make this happen, okay? Now, if I allow the guilt of me being, oh my God, I'm so selfish, I'm going on a vacation by myself, and I leave everybody behind, asking them for help where they don't have to do this, but they're doing it because I asked them so that I can go on vacation by myself. I'm so selfish. Then I wouldn't ask for it, right? But I have to ask myself, why do I want to go on this trip? Why is it important for me to ask for help without feeling guilty? Will I still feel guilty? Yes. Should I feel guilty? No. Okay. So I have to manage my emotions and ask myself why I need to do this and why it's important for me to ask for help. And I can live with a peace of mind that I am not going to be upset with myself. And these people that I'm asking for help from, they will not think that I'm inconveniencing them. They all know, these people that I have asked for help, from my husband to even my daughter to my in-laws to my friends, okay, my mom friends, they all understood why I had to go because they see how I work. They see how intense I am when I work. And they know that this is going to be good for me personally because I need the time to really wind down and to really rest. Because if I am broken in any way, if that was exactly what happened in January 2022, I was broken. My mind and my body and my emotions, everything was broken because I was pedal to the metal. I make a lot of money, but I was drained. So they understood and support my mission that I need to rest. And because of that, when I ask for help, they say, please go. You need that. Please do not work. Don't worry about a single thing. So I left without feeling that I'm inconveniencing them because I have the blessing of these people. Okay. So I need to first overcome the guilt of asking for help for my own selfish needs, because I know that my needs is not selfish. I'm going to repeat. I know that my needs is not selfish, and you need to know that your needs are not selfish as well. Okay, listen, my grammar is not that good. Sometimes I use is, sometimes I use are. My husband say that that I don't have, everything is singular in Singapore. But whatever the case, okay, I want you to know that your needs are as important as others. Okay, your needs are not selfish. If someone can ask you for help, you can ask somebody else for help too. It's not only just one way, but you also have to ask yourself, why is this important for me to do this? Why is it important for me to do this? I know it's important for me to do this because I need to fill my cup. I need to fill my cup so that it's overflowing, so that I can give. What I do for my business, my event planning company, M2 Hospitality, and also for my clients, my members, my students inside our mentorship program, I give it all. Okay, I am emotionally invested. So it is not just a physical thing that I'm tired. I'm mentally tired because I always want to do better for my clients, for myself, for my clients. Okay. So I know that I need to recharge. And this is why I have to make this air quote selfish decision that I need to go away. And somebody has to support me so that I can fill up my cup and come home and give to not just my business, but to the people around me. Like my husband always say, a happy May. Okay, a happy wife, happy life, right? So same thing for Mia. She lives to make me happy. Okay, because everybody knows if I'm happy. Same thing for you. If you're happy and you're fulfilled, everything becomes easier and brighter. Life is so much brighter. All right, and I have to say I'm extremely fortunate. Then another guilt that you will feel is when your business starts making some money. Okay, this is down the road that you may be thinking of. When the business starts making some money, you feel guilty that you're spending the money on the business or on yourself. Okay, because it's just like when you win a lottery, suddenly you have a family members from the woodwork that come out to say that they are your family members that you have never heard of for the last 20 years. And then somehow, when you win the lottery, they show up and say, hey, we are related. And then they're expecting you to give them, okay? They're expecting you to take care of them. Now, when your business starts to take off and you start making a little bit of money, you feel there's two guilt that you have to feel. Number one, especially when you are just starting your business, when the business starts making money, immediately you feel very tempted. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you actually will do this because I did it. You will spend that money. Okay? You will spend that money because you work so hard for it, right? You spend that money. And then when your business slow down, you feel guilty spending that money. Okay? You feel guilty spending that money. Now, don't do that, because that feeling when you spend that money, okay, you got to be, of course, responsible. You're not going to spend more than what you make, or you're not going to spend every single dime. You got to make sure that there's still some money left for the business. So when you spend that money, you will remember. You will remember the elation. You remember that celebratory feeling. When you work so hard and you spend that money, you want to anchor in that feeling, because this is what is going to motivate you to work harder so that you can have the money flow in, and then you can relieve that feeling again, right, in real life. So don't feel bad spending that money. I'm telling you because I experienced it in 2023. I didn't work most of the year, so I was spending money. Okay, I was spending money, and in 2024, I felt so guilty that I did not save that money to invest in my business. Instead, I was enjoying life. At this time, if I'm being critical of myself, I'm enjoying life that I don't believe that I should be doing, even though I work so hard for the money, because I felt guilty that the money could be used to grow the business. Do not feel that way. You work so hard for every single dime. Enjoy yourself, treat yourself, okay? But again, be responsible. Be responsible. Put aside some money for your business, which I did, all right? But I still feel guilty spending that money. So I have to work on that too. Now, another side is you feel guilty not spending that money and only letting it sit in the business and investing in the business, whereas your friends and family see that, oh, the money is coming in. Why can't we go on a vacation? Why can't we go out for a nice restaurant? Or can you not give the money, right, to your parents, to your brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews, and you just hold on to the money and you feel guilty not gifting the money to your friends and family, and everybody's looking at you, oh, you make some money, right, in your business, oh, you're being published in a magazine, da, 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 da. Listen, I got that too, okay? So I know that too, because when very close family members saw that, oh, wow, okay, she is spending a little bit of money on herself, but what about us, right? I saw her, okay, I saw that her business is doing so well, and I saw that she went on vacation with her family, but what about the rest of the people? What about her friends and her parents? Is she not taking care of her parents? Things like that, okay? And also another example, which is, oh, she's not spending any money. I see that her business is doing very well. How come she's not spending any money, right? So why doesn't she take care of the people that she loves? So this type of guilt is insane, okay? This is not something that people talk about all the time. In the events field especially, in the business field where there's 7, 8, 9-figure entrepreneur, 10-figure entrepreneur, especially when it's a female entrepreneur, these type of topics do come up. But in our events field, unfortunately, I do not see it often enough. And I want to bring this up because it is not just all about strategies and tactics. It is more than that. It is more about really, this is, the guilt is like a sniper, okay? I know I'm going a little bit over time, but we spend like freaking 7 to 8 minutes me trying to deal with this tech issue. Don't even know whether I am live or not, so I'm going to give you back my time. So we spend so much time trying to learn strategies and tactics, but we are so blind, we are so blinded, we have our blinders on, okay, that we don't even know what hit us when our business is not growing. We do not give any attention to anything that is not strategies or tactics. Again, I say guilt is like the sniper. You never see it coming until you get shot, okay? And if you don't see this coming, this is in addition to like the things that I asked you to evaluate when you want to start a business, such as how is your relationship with money? How do you deal with rejection? Okay? How fast do you get up when you fall? All these are the factors, okay? The blocks that is hiding in the shadow. And these blocks, they don't surface until you learn the strategies and tactics. And then when you apply, and then it's like a train wreck. It hits you and you don't even know what hit you. And then eventually you're not seeing any results or any growth in your business. That's when you realize that, oh my God, I'm suffering from imposter syndrome. Oh my God, I have a very bad relationship with money. Oh my God, I cannot take rejection. Oh my God, I feel so guilty spending time building my business. All my friends and family is saying that I'm a money grabber. All I care about is my business, and I don't care about the family, friendship anymore. So all these are what we call subconscious belief, okay? All these are hidden blocks that block you to get to the next level. It is not the strategies and tactics, the what to do and how to do, that is blocking you. It's all these hidden in the shadows block. And guilt is a big one that people don't talk enough about. People talk about imposter syndrome, right? Imposter syndrome, lack of confidence, lack of belief. But guilt is what will eat you most, because other people are involved, especially your loved ones are involved. It's no longer just you. And that is also how people justify that their business are not growing as fast, because they don't have to take the blame on themselves, but they put it on their family, like they are like the martyr, like, because I put my family first, therefore my business is slow. That is no longer an excuse, because now you learn how to see from different perspectives. You may feel guilty being inconveniencing them, but they never once told you that they are inconveniencing, that you are inconveniencing them. In fact, they gave you the permission. So why do you let yourself feel guilty when everybody is there to support you? Ego, because you want to be liked, because you cannot believe that they can actually live without you, that they will do well even without you around for X number of days. So you're trying to justify your worth by being everywhere to everyone. You don't have to. I want you to know that you don't have to. You're worthy enough. You don't have to justify your worth by being everywhere to everyone. Be everywhere to everyone for yourself first. Got to love yourself first. Got to take care of yourself, and everything else will take care by themselves. Okay? So do not immediately assume that everyone needs you, everyone depends on you. They will be more than happy to step in for you if only you ask. But you have to handle this emotion, and do not let your ego make the decision that, oh, you want to be there. You don't have to justify your worth. Okay, I know you feel good to be everywhere for everyone, but not at the expense of yourself and your business. Okay, hopefully today's session give you some insight on how I handle guilt when I have to work on my business, and also when I'm more present for my family. How do I keep the business still going? I never stop. I just let it hum. Okay, I just let it hum. So you never stop doing anything. It's either you go like this, flat, but you're still going, or you go up and then the other one is like this. Okay, very seldom you go up here and then the other one is crashing down. No, it is your responsibility to make sure that when this one is going up, this one at least stay flat. And this is all about communication and not letting your ego come in and tell you that you can only pick one or the other, or you will be labeled as selfish, or nobody will like you, and you are just going after the money, okay, because you're focusing on your business. Okay, all right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for giving me your time. Again, I always do a little promotion at the end of our event. Don't forget, if you haven't checked out our 24 course for $24, insane, you have to, because it doesn't just give you the strategies and the tactics. All right, we also have an option for live support where you get live Zoom call support. So please make sure that you check it out, and if you can put it on Instagram and also on Facebook, so our members are able to check out what is the 24 course bundle. I talk a lot about mindset as well inside there, not just about pricing, marketing, converting leads, business legalities, and what you need to start your business, but I talk about CEO schedule, the mindset, how do you handle all these emotions that come in when you're building your business, because ultimately this is what is going to take you to the end, not just the strategies and tactics. Thank you once again, everybody, for your time today. And just know that I will not be going live for the whole of June. Okay, next Wednesday, I don't come back until the 26th of June. So there wouldn't be a Wednesday Facebook Live or Instagram Live. I will be dropping videos instead of either my podcast or previously recorded videos that I haven't put it out in the public. So that you can still continue to learn when I'm not around. I'm going to take a summer time to spend time with my family back in Singapore. This is what I do every single year. Thank you so much once again for giving me your time and allowing me to go over, because I feel that this topic is so important. For those of you who are inside our course program, our 24 course bundle or our 10 course bundle, and also our mentorship program, don't forget, tonight, join me in a live Zoom call where we have a company coming in to talk about using Facebook ads, and they are focusing on only in the events field. How to use Facebook ads to gain visibility. That means you get to have bigger outreach for less than $1 a day. So make sure you check your call schedule and come on Zoom with me tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of today and the rest of your week.